This song was written in response to Paul Hardcastle's 19 and the Rambo films, which we found an appalling and one-sided attempt to rewrite history from the American point of view. Our thanks to John Pilcher for his documentary, Cambodia, Year Zero. Kambuja is named after the original inhabitants of Cambodia. We dedicate this to the 7 million people who died or went missing as a consequence of the American invasion of their country. In the spring of 1969, the USA began the bombing of neutral Cambodia. The official aim of the bombing was to wipe out a North Vietnamese base across the Cambodian border, a base that existed only in the imaginations of a few American generals. Top secret military papers show that the purpose of these missions was kept secret even from the pilots, and that their logbooks were falsified. The burning villages were called Friendly Fire. Just before the invasion, Nixon, who was drunk, called Kissinger and slurred, "If this doesn't work, it'll be your ass, Henry." Kissinger had once described Nixon as being unfit to be president and called him a meatball mind. President Nixon's aim was to show the Vietnamese communists just how tough he could be, a policy he once described as the madman theory of war. On this, perhaps the most gentle and graceful land of all of Asia, President Nixon and Kissinger unleashed 200,000 tons of bombs, the equivalent of 5 Hiroshimas. Kissinger was later to receive the Nobel Peace Prize.
Automatically and semi-automatic.
How old is he?
10 years old.
Out of the inferno came Pol Pot, an ex-Buddhist monk, and his band of followers, the Khmer Rouge, whose revolution had never received popular support before Nixon. The horror began almost immediately. Phnom Penh, a city of 3 million people, was forcibly emptied. The entire population was marched at gunpoint into the countryside to a future the like of which the world has never known. They were forced to leave their homes and possessions. Dying children were carried out in plastic bags. The old and the sick were left behind to die by the roadside. Scholars called 1975 Year Zero. Cambodia was bombed back to the Stone